Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, what a game, right? Man, I feel like I've been kicked by a mule. Looked good in the first quarter with Atlanta winning, dominating, right? And Tom Brady crying. Amazing. Just amazing the way these games play out. Anyway, what I want to talk about is Lady Gaga's halftime performance, though, because people are saying that she didn't make any sort of overt political statement. It's like, what are you talking about? Are you retarded? Of course she made an overt political statement. It was insane how overt her political statement was. God bless America, and this land is your land, okay? No, she didn't make any sort of overt political message. God bless America, and then this land is your land. But no, she didn't make any sort of political, overt political message. It's like this, hey, go check out my video on a certain blindness in human beings, okay? Because that's what this is. She's saying, God bless America, and this land is your land, right at the beginning, standing at the top of the stadium. That was an extremely overt political message. It just wasn't the one that they expected and wanted. They wanted, her to disrespect the President of the United States. And the calculating little harpy that she is, when she had 100 million people watching her that were all patriotic, probably most, dominated Trump supporters, instead of talking shit, and her hate for America, instead she decided to sing God Bless America, and this land is your land, and state the Pledge of Allegiance. But that's not what she was doing before the election, is it? That's not what she was doing after, the election, when Hillary lost, is it? I'm sorry. It's just too craven. It's just too manipulative. It's just too calculated. If you're wondering, well, what's going on here? She might run for office someday. That's what's going on here. How did you like her audience, too? Just a bunch of young girls. I swear they must have been hired. There was no way that you could have gotten an audience to match your exact demographic. It's like, we've calculated that Lady Gaga's, main market is young women between the ages of, 16 and 24. And it's like, okay. So her entire audience gets, essentially filled up with the beaming faces of her exact demographic. Okay, all right. So it's, to say that it's a staged performance is redundant, but I mean, maybe she's going to run for office, in the next couple of years. That's what a pivot she did. That's what a turnaround she did. So you want to say, oh, she didn't disrespect anybody. She disrespected her fans. She did a complete pivot. It would have been like a MGTOW coming on and saying that he's getting married, right? And that, there's nothing better than marriage, right? And then just singing a bunch of the praises of marriage. And then acting like, well, nothing unusual happened here. That's my take on it. Now, let me share some other advice with you, okay? Because after, she did her super patriotic bullshit at the beginning of her show, she leaped off of the roof of the stadium into the crowd. And of course, she was hooked up, to some tethers and things like that, unfortunately. But let me tell you guys something, okay? Don't ever let them do that with you, okay? Don't ever, under any circumstances, let them put you on wires and then claim they're going to film you, okay? Just don't do it because you look like an idiot. And they can do anything they want with you once they have you up there. And they will, okay? Like they'll move you around like an idiot, right? And you see, the trick is, this is like a trick that you do on celebrities and people who want to be famous, is you try to get them to wear a tutu, okay? Honestly, you try to get them to wear a pink tutu and hold a little wand, okay? And then you put them on the wires, and then you just hold them up there and spin them around, And it's like, no, this is good. This is great footage. Check out Lewis Hamilton. After he won the Formula One championship, they got him to do it. It's like, oh, it's for a commercial. Your fans are going to love it. It's going to be really cool. And he just ended up looking like a complete retard idiot, honestly. So don't do it, right? Under any circumstances. It's like, no, it'll be part of the special effects. And I was like, great, then you do it. Or hook someone else up on it. Because you end up looking like a complete idiot. So, definitely remember that. Because there's a strong possibility that that might happen in your life. So, yeah, also in my opinion, that I think Atlanta should have won. I don't understand how you can go from essentially shutting them out, right? I mean, if New England didn't get the calls that they got, if they didn't get 3 free first downs in a row while Tom Brady was crying, they wouldn't have scored any points in the first half. Now, Atlanta, well, I don't know. I don't know how you go from being really good in the first half to, Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It was a strange game, you know? You would think that you would have had a game of back and forth scoring and things like that. Not just complete domination in the first half and then complete domination in the second half. You know, I saw something very unusual in the game too. And that is before the game was over, a graphic came on the late fourth quarter and it said New England wins by a touchdown. And then sure enough, you know, 15, 20 minutes later, boom, New England wins by a touchdown. So, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I get the feeling like a bunch of advertising marketers are watching the demographics, you know, that are watching the game and things like that. And they're like calculating who's going to win, right? Just based on like, oh, we want to get these people to buy more beer. It's like, New England's going to win, right? They're buying more beer. So that's how I feel about it. But let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about the game. Let me know what you think about the, Lady Gaga political commercial. And please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, and join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Thank you, MGTOW.